Happy Friday. Whoa. Busy day, busy week, honestly. I think I could have made time, I just didn't really manage everything the way that I would have liked, so hopefully we can jam some games this weekend, potentially, depending on if I can if I can make it happen. So games. So I had some really nice games recently. I hit this one and I went, hey, you know, we're finally back to around like 2K. It's great. And then I decided to keep playing, and that was and then like very late. And yeah. These games were all very frustrating, I will say. Like, a lot of like, oh, someone just is like band-aided. This one was especially frustrating. But also, I mean, the last two, honestly, this one sucked as well. Yeah, I don't have much. I think I played all right. Obviously, like, I think when I'm at the point during games where I'm going, getting pre-tilted, you know, I think that's a good sign. I should have just stopped here, really. It was already late at this point, so it's like 1 a.m. almost, so. I only have myself to blame, but now we're back to equilibrium, basically. I haven't seemed to be able to make any headway. It's been a lot of swinging back and forth, but I still don't think I played much in the Jade room. Like, what is this? Okay, that's 50 games. I think this was right when I got to, yeah, this was literally right when I got to Jade. Yeah, right here. So it's only been 50 games about, so I did have good progress. Or I made it up to around 2K a couple times, but it's been back and forth since then. So I think the main thing has been I've been taking way more force than I'm used to. I think this might be symptomatic of my playstyle, which I think is a bit more defensive on the whole, but at any rate, I will be running it back. And yeah, I think, again, all the usual things that I've been saying I want to do, which is just the usual, you know, playing and studying more. I think I could stand to play more games. So streaming is a good way to incentivize me to do that. So that is my goal right now, is just to make sure I'm balancing this here, right? Okay, Forso Dora. This is an interesting hand. Oh, okay, never mind. No, it's not. I spoke too soon. I much prefer this hand, to be fair. 9M Dora. Alright. North seat. Nice. I think this hand is pretty straightforward. Just trim and look for fills, really. I don't know if there's that much to be said. Four-ish shapes. We got some floaters around, but oh, okay, nice. Let's go tone here. Hopefully we can draw into something around this Nakabukure and then drop. And maybe around 5p as well would be nice. I suppose we can hold that for a bit. I think it's a little greedy. I don't really see how we're oh, we draw into 8, but then we end up with some weirdness at the bottom end. We also still have this 5S. I don't think it's feasible to keep both in our hand, and it's looking like some pretty fast hands around the table, so can't really. I think if I draw into something around either, I'm cutting the other, but we'll have to see. Try and all right. I suppose we can maybe greed this after that fill. I was expecting to have to cut this, but 2. We're still at like 4-ish shapes with like 5S, 9M sort of floaters. We could always just draw into 6-0 and cut the edge tile, but makes things difficult. I don't really have many safe tiles here. I have 2M, sort of. Oh, Haku's a nice one to get us out of Ibatsu. They cut us 5-6M early. Then 5P, 3P? It's Nakasuji. It's not great though. Sure. What is this? 2, 3, 4. Suppose there's no guarantees on that, but I could have just played it safer. It was maybe a little greedy even if it was Nakasuji. 2P Dora. Sure. What are we looking for? 1, 2. Anything around our floaters, really. 2P Dora would be nice, I suppose. It's fine. Could have maybe cut 2S. Keep 2 Yakuhai. I don't think I can really make good use of this. Don't need that. It's a lot of pairs. It's 4 pairs, but most of them are in some sort of shape. I don't love this. I think if I draw Dora, I can consider, or... Yeah, of course. I was supposed to keep that in drop tune, by the way. What was I saying? Consideration for Chitoi or like an Aka 5, but... Meh. Not terribly excited by either prospect, I think. A shape, I suppose. Kami could easily be... It's probably maybe 1 away here. I cut it 9-7 shape. Could be using Toyman's discards. Yeah. To help me figure out what's okay here. So I want to try and keep an eye out to say, let's get rid of this. 6, 7, 8 considerations here. I think I can trim those. All right, what do you got? 3M. That's 5 pairs. God damn it. Do I even want it? I guess I do. I mean, this is also not at all safe, but might as well do it now. Just trying to keep an eye out for what they're cutting. 5P, 5M from a hand. Okay. 3S feels okay. Still got punished for not keeping it when I should have. 7S is 2 out. All right, well, sure. suppose I can keep my Salanko chances. Maybe I should just be looking for Tenpai, honestly. But 7 has felt fine since it's twice out already. Are you... I could... Yeah, I'm sending that. I mean, I'm giving up Anka 5M potentially, but like, at this point, I'm not that interested. Ew. Well, we can just go 1M because it's safe. To you. Am I going for Toy Toy? 4M. I think I'm going to Puln here. I'm more interested in 8S. Dropping 8S rather. I don't love 4M, even though they dropped 3-5, it could be shot on. That's dead. Mostly just hoping to get Tenpai here if at all possible, but it doesn't seem likely. 9P is dead, so I need 6P or 7M. And it also requires dropping 4M, which is not awesome. It's like maybe I should have cut it then, but just because everyone else is also pawning around for K10, but because I could deal into them now, I suppose, but who knows. 8M. Cut up. Not interested. 2M. Alright, I will also drop 2M. I will maybe consider pulling here. No, I can't anymore, fortunately. Whoa, freaky. Although it's still K10, I believe, unless it's some sort of toy. Doesn't look like it. Well, it wasn't able to get there. Kind of slow. Could have also considered dropping back that 7P Anko just for better toy chances, but just wasn't able to get there. Sand is interesting. I don't think it's necessarily Honitsu. 5M Doro, which we can accept as well, which is extra reason to maybe not full commit here. Alright. 8M Anko. Helps our shapes. Still kind of awkward here though. We have 2 pairs and an Anko, but this one 9P is not terribly useful. I think I'm supposed to... I wonder if I'm supposed to drop this 9P back. I think there's a decent keep 8S or other tiles just as floaters. Maybe makes a little bit more sense. It does give up, like 7, 8, 9P draws, but I think I would maybe rather have. I'm not sure about what the efficiency is here. Interesting. 1, 2, 3 pairs at an Anko means I'm I'll hedge a little for Sananko, but meh. This feels a little greedy. Okay, well. We're back again, I suppose. I probably could have dropped... I don't know if I'm supposed to... Because, I mean, this gives up... Ipeko. And probably want to drop these now. Yeah. I think that's probably fair. If I'm full sending it, then... 9M. I mean, I suppose I should still keep open having a shape. But at this point, I think it's kind of... No, I think, I mean, I full committed already. I should probably just cut the dangerous tiles. Not really where I want to be, to be honest. And also Pinzu looks pretty expensive this round. This can still be Chitoy if I drop back the Irem. I mean, I haven't seen any Dona yet, so. Yeah, I think this is probably a mistake. Well, at least we can fold out of here. Hopefully, anyway. Considerations. Ah, of course. Well, kind of kiss of death here now. Tanyo no, yeah, Dora 1, yeah, it seems about right. Okay, doesn't really change anything for us. Just kind of not been getting normal hands. Speaking of. Also might have been too greedy to like hedge for Sananko again by keeping the 8M Manko. Maybe just drop it back and increase the odds, the wider Ishan 10 for Chitoy. Okay. 4P Dora as well. Nice fill. These are some pretty central tiles to be getting rid of this early. 7S as well. It's one of our weights out. Alright. 2M. I could G7S and go Adazuke for Hatsu. Which I don't love, but in that case, I'm open to just cutting this. We can pawn Hatsu and be Shanpon Tenpai 6P4S. Just not great, but Tenpai's Tenpai. We'll take whatever we can get here. Dealer thought pretty hard about that. Alright, that's also not bad, extending our Manzu shape here. It's a little awkward if we draw 3M and it ends up being a Saman-chan Furiten, but I think this is also fine. Okay, that's great, actually. Which pair do I want to get rid of? Because I could just cut like 4S for us, because it's a little, if I keep the Hatsus, it's easier to fold. But this is also, doing it this way makes it Pinfu legal, so I think we're okay hedging here. Already Ishanten, so I just want to keep the safest tile that we can here. If I draw around 4S, what am I doing with that? I suppose I can just turn it into a lemon since we have our pair here in 6P. I suppose for either. All right, that also works. Huh. Do we have space for that? 668 shape? I don't No. I don't know if I'm supposed to drop 6M here. Maybe. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Also leaves open 7p draw for Pickle. Alright. This gives away the least information, I suppose. Yeah, also doing it the other way, I guess, avoids a Shanpon wait, but... And a bad Shanpon wait at that. But, 10 is 10. So... Take it. I should have thought a little bit more just in case there was a... consideration for anything. Not sure if I missed anything, but just I think I could tend to take a little bit more time. It's unfortunately not painful legal. Really? Oh, lucky me. I was like, you dropped 3, 4. Oh, because they just cut from a shape. Oh, lucky me. Okay. Awesome. Well, that sucks. So I guess this has to be Tanya or Pinfu. I suppose the easiest thing to do is try and go for Pinfu, given the hand. Into 2 shape. Suppose so. Hoping to either extend this shape or fill in another one. Ideally, with the Dora. Unfortunately, I don't think there's that much value in holding a single Yakuhai. Even though I could, I can't shift this, really, unless I draw into 6p on my own, so... Alright, that's pretty nice. Let's fix the pair here. If we have to drop... Dora, we will have to drop Dora, so be it. Yeah, we're good. That, could do this. Drop. It seems a little far-fetched. Unfortunately. I was like, yes, we could Shi that, but then we can't drop 9p. Can't, Koitan that, so, or swap call, so, or... What is it? I'm trying. What's the word? I can't remember the Japanese term for swap calling, but anyway, if we do that, we have to drop like 4M or Dora or something, and it just makes the shape a lot worse. Well, now I think we just want the widest possible weight. We're not that interested in... I mean, obviously we want value, but... Yeah. Alright, we're Pinfu Tenpai now. So we just have to hope that we can snag something. This is actually good value. Or it's like decent considering. Pinfu Dora 2. Sucks we weren't able to get Tanya, but so be it. So we can turn calls off now. Unfortunately, got the worst weight. Yeah. 3-6 is like a pretty hard, much harder to find than, you know, 6-8 or 6-9 weight, but don't have much of a choice here. Because a stiff breeze will kill us, and 8 sumo kills us, so just have to hope we can get this over the line. And we have a I also can't really afford to. I mean, it's very clearly is. Oh, we got it huge. I was like some sort of flush here. So Pinfudora 2. All right. Well, at least we can reach you now. It's something. Not over till it's over. And we are dealer now, so. Decent value here. Would love to see some good fills, but. Generally have 5 blocks here, 4M floater. If we can draw around 4M, I'd be happy to drop 1 2S. Three P Dora, which we have in hand and can use decently well. So yeah, I think we're just looking for a pretty normal, nice fill. Pretty normal hand here. This is 2 shares. You can also see this as like 668S and an 89, or 889S 6S pair. Okay, that's a nice extension. 1 2 3 4. What do I believe in? I think I believe more in drawing something around 4M. This consideration here also to just maybe look to, but that's pretty, we're pretty far from any sort of Tanya, so. Okay. Try it like this. I'm not sure. Like, I could go back Shanten here. It's about as late as I would like to do it. Not excited about this 1 2S shape, but. Okay. 5 6 7 6 8 8 shape. It's 2 3 4 5. So I guess now we have to drop 6P. Some Ipeco potential here with 7S. 779. Okay, maybe I'll make this confirm this as pair. What on earth is 3S? Not really gonna find any upgrades to this, unfortunately, so kind of just have to send it. Or I mean, I can, but it necessitates cutting a full shape, so. Unfortunately, I think we just have to take our 10 pie. And this is what I was saying around the 4M floater. Okay, never mind. Just, all right, huge. We're back in it. Reconnaissance, don't mind me. Abko, don't look. Don't look. Okay, well, that actually just got us back in the game, but I was at 300 points two turns ago. You're welcome to be here. I don't see how you watching me fumble will impact our game at any point. That is an interesting hand. Very interesting hand. Okay. There's a lot to unpack, actually. It's a little far. I could full send it, but yeah, I expect it other shapes to fill in earlier. How are you feeling about Monday, Abco? I feel like I got so stressed out last week, so I have to be chill now. Honestly, I don't even know if I should. It's maybe fine to keep the Haku. There's 2 1 mems out already. What happens, happens. How stoic of you. There's a 3M out as well. This doesn't really help me, though. 4M Tedashi from Shimon. Alright. to manually organize this. It's a bit funky with it. 1p Tadashi. I also might consider it, honestly. This 122 shape is a little... That's also not safe. I'm gonna follow cut and see if I can't find a better something else to do here, but the fact that this is Shonpai is worrying to me. But it's my dealer's seat, so I don't know how much. I think that's good, too good to not. Right? Like, this is pretty nice. Not like there's a monetary prize. The true prize is just getting to no more genres. Yeah, well, that's why I really wanted to stay in, is because I wanted to meet more people. So she doesn't really do anything for us. Oh, this one's twice out. I feel better about that. Just want to keep an eye on the 5p. Okay, you're definitely... Alright, you don't care. I think I do take 7p pawn here. That one? Oh, never mind. Alright, well, we got out of here without dealing into potential Honitsu here. So that's... I mean, obviously it would have been nice to win something here, but the hand was not particularly fast. And I don't know that I was ready to full send it on a... I mean, I could have on a Honitsu of some kind. But I didn't look like that from the initial hand. This is quite some very nice shapes here. Very fast hand. I think we'll just take the Chun pawn and do what we can here. South one now. No, it also looks like a fast hand from dealer as well, so. Yeah, Edozuke, I don't think I can Edozuke pause early because I need the pair. Nice. From... Oh, again? Well, that's annoying. 5p. So if it is something, maybe Sozu. Also 6p looks... Yeah, well, now I think it's 7s. Don't know if this is gonna... I don't really know. I think this could still be Sozu Honitsu of some kind. Hatsu. Yeah, looks like it, unfortunately. How do I feel about 5s? Not sure. 1s Tadashi? Alright, well, I think I missed my window. Yuck. Yeah. I don't like this. I mean, it could just be a normal hand, to be fair. But, 1s Tadashi, Haku, and then 1s Tadashi tells me it's much more likely to be as some sort of Sozu Honitsu. Unfortunately, that means I kind of don't have a ton of... And also, what happens if someone reaches is the other question. I don't need... I don't know what the best thing to fold from there is. 7s again. Maybe I was folding too early, but I don't know. Seems a bit... Like, I don't need to... Like, this maybe is not the time to go for it. Our hand is fine, but... I think I'm just supposed to follow cut. Yeah, okay. Spidey senses were in fact there. And that sucks because it's from the one player who's like away in first anyway. So now I'm in a... I mean, we get repeat, which is fine, but would have been really, really bad for us to deal into that. Sometimes you get the god hand. What are you going to do? 2p Dora, which we can easily accept. Pretty nice hand here. Mostly nice fill as well. Mostly just hoping to pair up my Yakuhai, if at all possible, or if not that, then if some fills around this 5s. Pei and Haku both twice out, so we'll start there. Hatsuchun also. Once each. These I'll probably hang on. I feel okay about chopping any floater 2s or 8s. And of course we'll keep them and drop Yokohai if we draw around them, so. Pretty straightforward from here, I think. This looks pretty fast. 4-5p, and it's pretty spooky. Let's keep an eye out on what they're cutting. 3M Tadashi, or 3p. That's got a full shape. Could mean Manzu Honitsu, in which case I probably want to maybe get this 8M out now. Could be a situation where they're Dama 10 plant something spooky. Okay, let's. They did not want 9M. How about now? What are you cutting? If I see Manzu, I should be pretty spooked, I think. I think I'll do it now, but this 5M is probably stuck in my hand now. I mean, this could easily be something else, obviously, but seeing this feels a bit spooky. 1S. Okay, nice fill. I think I'm okay. I drop this. 2p. That's another decent signal. Whoa. And they give themselves 4 Dora. Awesome. 6S. Wow. That just made our hand a lot better. This is unfortunate. Don't really know. 3M. It does kind of feel like a monsoon. I mean, I don't know what the 6S. Maybe it was from a pair? I don't know. It seems weird. They had 7S and then kept the 6S way longer. Unclear what's going on there. Definitely smells like, yeah, cutting Nan this late does definitely smells like some sort of Manzu Honitsu. "6S again." I don't like that too much. Alright, you cut it, I'll also follow cut. Or I could hang on to it. I mean, maybe it's better to... 5M? Wow, you didn't need that? Huh. I mean, there was a pause, but... 5p? What on earth? I'm very curious what all was going on. I suppose you were also probably scared of them. This is not great, though, again. Like, it's just equalizing everyone else, and I'm not really able to... do this. The hand is so frustrating with the draws. Yeah, you know, happens. It's also a pretty nice hand. I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, the big thing here is just I'm trying to do better about paying attention to my opponents somewhat. The danger signals, so playing around that I think is totally fine. Well, that's annoying. This one I'll drop back just because we already dropped the one. 2M 8p. This hand does feel pretty painful, so maybe I'll just cut the Yokohai fairly soon. 8p pause. Okay. It's 9M Dora. I guess we can hang on to it for a bit. Okay. 7M. Hey. Do I have anything that's safe here? Not really. I have 7S. How much do I want to gamble on Shin? I think I'll go for it. Anything beyond that? This hand is really far. Yeah, I don't think I can reasonably do anything with this. I probably should have just cut 7S, to be honest. I don't think that there's really a case to be made for washing this. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna cut 7M now in case someone else calls Ruchi. It's close-ish to the Dora. So let's cut the most dangerous stuff we have first. I'm doing what I just said. I'm saving 1M. I guess technically this brings dealer back down closer, but now it's South 3 and not a lot to be done there. Yeah, awesome. Onko of the Dora. This is a pretty tough position to be in. I don't have a lot of recourse here. I do get South 4 dealer, but everyone's going to be... At that point, it's going to be tough because everyone's going to be looking for a fast hand. This land is also not... There's potential here for outside, I suppose, but I think it's pretty tough. 7, 8, 9. Wangan Sumo for a second. I mean, maybe. If I was like one skosh closer to 7, 8, 9, I need like one of these to be completed to maybe start calling it, but oof. This is just another strange situation here. If I'm offered it, do I take it? I don't know. 2 fast hands is not great for me. Not really getting anything that's improving any of our shapes here. It's just, I mean, maybe I was supposed to commit to it from the beginning and drop 4M. I don't know. For outside, I mean, but I probably just need to do it like now, honestly. Ugh. Well, this is a better shape, I guess. Taking the 468 Rankan. Been told 6 tiles of an SSK or Itsu is a good time to go for it, so I say go for it. Yuck. Do I want this? Not really. It's just like it's so late already. If I need to get this 4M out of my hand. That's kind of, maybe it's too late now even. I kept it entirely too long. Well, if I deal into the dealer, then we at least get a repeat, but obviously that's not not what we want. This hand is just pretty horrendous. It's already 2 Han from dealer as well. 8P. Don't think I can use this. That's worst case. Oh, and they had two Dora. Well, I mean, I knew it wasn't the safest thing ever, but I don't really know what else I'm supposed to do with this hand. Well, just have to hope we get lucky, I guess. 5S Dora. I mean, we got... This shape is awesome. There are some chances here. your kami doesn't like feeding you. Maybe if you rebrand as heavy meal, they will. Yeah, perhaps. Would love to see like a 2S fill here. Can't really go. Okay, that also helpful. I was like wondering maybe I should keep this to avoid someone else taking it. That's a little surprising. Maybe it's you who has it and you need more value. No, it was you. Why would you not take it if you had it though? Maybe it was a hallucination. I don't. Don't know if that was correct. 2. I'm kind of 6 blocks. Maybe I'm just supposed to cut. If I see this as the pair, then like I think I'm supposed to just cut 1 3S. Might just be griefing for fun. Two S also twice out. All right. I'm still 6 blocked. But now we're Tanya legal, so I think I'm just supposed to take whatever I can get here. I mean, obviously Ricci would be ideal. But if I get... I mean, all of our shapes are good, really. Could go headless here. I don't know that I want to. I can always trim 1M from this shape, but it does, I think, accept more shapes. Don't think that advances us. Wait, yeah, it does. How greedy am I? It's supposed to be 10 pi, right? No, it doesn't. Oh, whoa. All right. It would have now after that draw. That does not, because that's our paragon. I mean, greeting for Itsu here is weird, though. Yeah, because there's no other pair anywhere. Unfortunate. Because if I do draw a 9M, it's not even that good. So I think I'm just supposed to drop 1M. Can't keep that, unfortunately. I could just deal into Damas at this point as well, so maybe taking the 8S was just the right move. This is unfortunate. Would have been a pair for Itsu, but still can't take 2M. 4S3 out. Also considerations here for just alright, let's take the Kansani Shanten. Fuck. Too slow. I don't know, this game sucked. Maybe I was just supposed to take the 8S when I could. Probably. This has been a series of unfortunate events. I don't know. Let's take a look. I mean, the early reach, also the Champon weight was not good, but like, I don't really know if you do anything else there. Maybe it was the cutting that 6M was correct there to try and hope for a better draw, and so that wasn't Champon weight. Really? I have to look at this because I feel like you just try to sleep. Yeah, thank you. Have a good night. I'll catch you soon. I'll see you on Monday, if not earlier. I don't feel like this is one of the where it feels weird because I don't feel like like what happened here? Oh, this hand. Okay, well, to be fair, we had a lot of I guess the early hands probably really griefed me because it was a lot of like chi toy stuff, which is not very efficient. So kind of shocked at how many of them are though, which means what was this one? Oh, it wants the floater over 1-2S. Interesting. Same deal. Yeah, it just wants to draw around the floaters instead. Okay. Well, I guess I have a lot to... What was this? This was the fold? Oh, hates for... Same thing again, right? Where I'm like, I feel like... unthinkable to cut this. Wants me to fix the pair, maybe? I don't really... This hand sucked. I don't know. Maybe I need to review this. What's the word for this? Analysis. Because clearly there was a lot of weirdness going on in this game that I was not able to parse. I think I'm going to get too annoyed if I look at it right now. If anything, I'm honestly feeling a little off in general right now. I don't know. Sometimes usually when I can tell after I've been streaming for like 15 minutes if I'm feeling kind of weird. So not sure. All right, give me a couple minutes. I'm going to run to the bathroom and I will be back shortly. All right, I'm back. I do at least want to give myself some credit for that game. Like, we managed to claw our way back to a reasonable position from 300 points, so that is worth something at least. I do think it's like it's twofold, right? That I do think these have been some really frustrating games, but also like clearly I could have played better. So it's you know, a little column A, a little column B, but pretty tough on the whole as far as like playable hands go, you know. This one looking pretty nice though. Speaking of playable hands. All right, sure. I don't know if I can make any use of this, but we'll have to see. Nice fill. And we have 6M, 8P floaters. Okay. Well, I don't need all of these. Really just looking for something to where it's like sticky. It's not Ishanten, but it's like 2 Shanten. Total drop and no pawn from anyone. Alright, I'll take that as well. I really don't want to be caught by Arichi and have these really awkward central floating tiles. That's also awesome. Unfortunately, this is looking like some sort of Champon weight. Just have to hope that the 1P weight doesn't die before we get to it. And unfortunately, I don't think we can reasonably keep a... Well, I mean, we could drop the 3. There's only one 3M left, so... I feel okay dropping it now. We can hold the safe tile. Fortunately, our weight is also kind of dying. Well, 2 1Ms is like not the worst case scenario. Saranko. Yeah, that's also fair, but it's getting pretty late. In the hand. 3 1M drops. That sucks. 8M. Do I chase this? I think I only chase this if I draw into... Well, even then, it's not great. This might just be a fold, honestly. That is Shunpai. Yeah, I don't know. To us is... Suji? Might be my safest choice here. Oh, you dog. Easily just deal in, yeah. I suppose if I kept the 3M also would have been some good chance too, but the way was also not great. I think I could have folded there. That's a nice hand. 6M Dora acceptance as well. Nice fill. Let's see. Just looking to something to stick to 3M or 7S. Okay. Yeah, I mean the weight isn't even good. I think maybe if I'd kept the 2-3-3 shape and been in tempo for but yeah, it's not great. Yeah, I think probably, especially because the weight was like kind of dead. I could see probably just folding there. Disagree with you. Well, that's nice. Well, is it nice? 2 6S upgrades. I don't know about this.
Boom.
Pay? Pause. Yeah, I'm probably just supposed to... This is an awfully long pause.
Tsumo.
Well. Rip.
Taiyao. Dora.
On the Kanchan too. Yeah, but I could have also... I mean, consideration of like, if I'd called Ricci there, probably considerations that people might fold. But who knows? 9 Estor. Very nice shapes here. This will come together quickly. 5, 6, 7, maybe? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Alright. Let's see here. I think 3S is most extraneous now after drawing 6M. Otherwise, I would have cut 8M probably. But now we have sort of the 7M nested pair. Alright, well that makes my decision easy. Or easier, rather. Now we're just looking for something to stick to this Nakabukure. So like 4, 5, 8P. And 3P is also pretty extraneous to that since we accept 4P anyway. So if I find a safer tile, I will cut the 3P for it. I don't think I want that. Well, actually that gives up well actually 5M. Does it give up 5M? Okay, that one I will. I mean, it's not that much safer, but seems safer than 3P.
Reach.
Unfortunate. That's Genbu. Can start there. I would like to push this if I can get into Tenpai, but if I draw something weird, I think it's Fold City. That's Genbutsu, but we can start here, I guess. It's also 3 out, or third one is out. Let me see two S's. Ugh. It's grungy. I don't know if I can do that. That's also Genbutsu, but... What happens if I draw another copy of the Dora? Am I willing to drop 6P? Boy. I think I kind of got to get out of here. This sucks. Could have maybe tried 8M, but that feels... It's like a lot. I tried this way, and maybe if I draw into 8S, there's still some way to get back, but ugh, I don't know about that. I can't drop that. Bummer. This was such a nice looking hand. I mean, it's keeps me closer to Tenpai chances, I suppose, but maybe this is giving K10 too easily to someone else. And I'm not dropping, I'm just like, only if I draw into like a copy of the Dora, really. I don't even think that puts me Tenpai. Yeah, it's fine, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Skip boots at everybody. Alright. Yep, Tenpai on the Dora. Well, good thing we didn't drop it. Da, 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 da. Fortunate. This is a pretty nice hand as well. Three shapes already. Looking for anything to stick to. Is 2M or 3P? I actually just got an upgrade to our pair. We'll see what we draw into. That's great. Probably trimming this 1S. Or is it 3P here? I do think it's 1S. Meh. For efficiencies, like it only gives up what, 2S? And cutting 3P gives up everything. You're gonna make me do this? 2P? I mean, I think I might as well do this. This is a decent weight, and it's only gets better with like 4P draw upgrades, so like, I wish I had been able to find a better shape, but it wasn't Pinfu to begin with, unless I drew into like a Jamin elsewhere, so be it. Hopefully we can flip some Uro. Take this Ricci and not the +1 earlier. Oh, the dealer seat one? Probably just being bad, I think. Probably just because the weight is central weight, but yeah, it's like this one has fewer upgrades, but it's dealer seat, it might as well. Why does this one seem harder to you? Sorry, I keep forgetting I need to be reading it out loud. Oh. More upgrades than you think. 1 3P gets you good weight since it becomes your pair. Are you saying you drop 8M and then you just hope to just go headless? It's pretty early, yeah. I could see it. I don't think I really know my my best outs for changing. Oh, there goes a 2P. Like from an Ishan 10 position, you know? I don't think I'm great at figuring out improvements from there, if that makes, I don't know how to elucidate what I'm trying to say super well.
聞こえる捨て牌三種の声
Well, plus 500. Yeah, I think, well, this is a lot of what I feel like I'm struggling to improve around is like situational decisions. But I mean, it's both really. I think it's that and also still just bad, sort of more, not bad, like more basic efficiency stuff, so. Much to consider. Six M. That is intriguing. We're also waiting on Dora for this shape. But yeah, I feel like I'm kind of getting stuck for the first time, which I think is good, but I'm not really sure how to approach. Or rather, maybe that I'm just not taking proper steps to get where I want to go. 2M. I suppose. Nice. I do not have any Genbutsu tiles, so I guess we go Chin. I say as a default of don't take Richi no Mi. I think he takes it too far, but don't take Richi no Mi bad shape is usually correct. Bad shape turn 4 I think is very slightly positive. Hang on. I have what, 6S? Usually if you're in that situation, your hand is good enough to be worth more. Yeah, I agree with you. 2M, 3M. What else do I have here? Not much. I don't think any of my other tiles are any better. Just go for a terminal. That 9-piece. This is close to the Dora though. Nomi is it. Is like nothing else. So Richi Nomi is just Richi and nothing. Yikes. Alright, well. Gonna have to hope that I can find more Genbutsu tiles, because this is... Okay, nice. Yeah, no value. Yeah. Well, that puts them way closer to me, which is great. Still just trying to get some hand over the finish line. But no, I agree with you. I think, again, this was part of what something that I said I set for myself to work on that I don't think I've been doing enough is, oh, nice draw. Wish I could have snagged that earlier though. Taking like 5 seconds before I reach you to like think about it. This was something that I explicitly laid out, and I think that was a great spot to have done that and be like, is this really something that I want? Oh, that's Dora. Nice. Good job. I zoned out. Alright, well. Luckily we didn't give someone the triplet. I reached Masters with 0.3 dominate or something, so I get it. If anything, I think I... What the hell is this? I have my shapes. I cut here. And maybe this gets an extension? I guess I am giving up like 7, 8, 9 Sun Shoku with that, but it's pretty far. Sure. Alright, I'll go to pair, or fix the pair, rather. Fortunate. Yeah, maybe I was just... I don't know if I'm just supposed to trim 1S or not from that. At that point, we'll go back and look at it. South 1. awesome to snag this. Oh, uh-oh. Unless someone... Oh, okay, never mind. Or we're just gonna... This has happened so many times to me recently. It's really irritating. That's an upgrade, though, so let's take it. So we want 25S or 36P. Yeah, 7S basically versus 4. Yeah. I think it's, I mean, that's like, yeah, I did give up, like, maybe, I just, like, 79 Sanchoku seemed pretty far. Didn't want to agree. I was just hoping to find the, we do want that G234, and we're 10 pi on 36P. It's just Suhan, but it's Suhan that matters a lot right now. It sucks we weren't able to get the, nicer weight, but kind of just have to go for it here. That's 16P down. Yeah. Well, I guess we just shift the shape. Small chances for Honitsu, Itsu versus small chances for SSK. Yeah, I think a lot of my game is just like, I think I have a lot of refining to do.
No.
Oh, fuck off. Oh, God. Well, that puts me in a much worse spot, unfortunately. Just random 2 Aka 5s. And this hand is not terribly exciting. Can accept Forest Dora, though. Oh, here it is. Here's the shape. I talked about this in Navitas' chat a bit. It's sort of like 2 one-away, 2 one-away tiles next, like, abutting. What is that? The word I want? Ew. A sequence. So like 4, 5, 6, and then they got the 2 on the edges. These are some grungy shapes. It's exciting if you think struggling for a small amount of points is exciting. Well, that's been like every single game for me in the lately, so what's better for me? I suppose 3S to try and keep a playable hand, but I mean I think either way. I actually made 8 Ps probably. Oh, hey, okay. Probably better, but I mean it doesn't really matter from here unless I find you push 5S, huh? Okay. Not that I have a leg to stand on though. All right, well, let's go back. Won't be following suit. Oh. Yikes. I guess 9S is safe now. But again, not really gonna be able to retain a playable hand, especially after drawing Dora 4P. Okay. Well, that is helpful for me for sure. I mean, it's just so sad of like, yeah, I get to play for my dealer seat's gone though, but it's just like as close as I could ask for. It's been kind of every game. The last 5 games have been basically like this, of just sort of like grasping at straws to not die in 4th. Do I want to reset this hand? I don't think so. Shapes seem okay. That's most of my hands. I think a lot of it is just user error, to be honest. I think inefficiency is also really punishing in insofar as like I could have considered maybe taking that, but as far as actually I should have just cut shot. I don't know why. I was like, oh, it's 1 out. It's my seat wind. It can really have cascading effects on the rest of your hand, you know. one mistake early can really set you back. So, you know, it's all 2p and you took a little while for that. All right, hand is shaping up pretty nicely here. 7M Dora is like slots right into our hand. I will probably call it or reseed it if I have to. I don't find a better fill. Although this hand looks... Yeah, it does seem... could be Tanyo Nomi from them, but who knows? Don't think I can really use 9M. Oh boy. What happens if I don't push this? Best case, they sumo and we get to repeat. Oh, you fucker. Richi on the Dora after. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna get a playable hand next. What do you have against the original Phil? I look for a better one. What's wrong? Listen, oh, you also have a hand worth pushing. Yeah, it's because that's. I think the problem here for me is I really it's like okay, I can let them battle it out, which is also totally fine here. But my thought is like okay, either deal their sumos and we just run it back, and I'm in the same position. You winning, the Toyman winning really puts me in a horrendous spot, but also my Richi is bad. But also I can't really like take my time and fiddle around looking for another shape. Nice. Yeah, I just like there's no Mawashi here, and I think it's hard to fold with this hand as well. It's just like it's Tanyo. A lot of like central time. Ah, fuck. Well, this is still. I mean, we donated a stick, but other than that, we're mostly in the same position. Yeah, unfortunate, but like, I think it was worth sending. That is not ideal. I don't see any world where this is Honitsu, so we're probably just gonna have to try and this will be like Pinfu pair, maybe? Just hope for fills. 5S. Aka 5S. That is spooky. Probably implies a pretty fast hit. Oh, whoa. What am I to do with this information? Pins? Well, I mean, what the hell's going on? Hi, Fluffy. Good to see you. What? I'm so confused at what's happening. Do you want this? Is it Pinzu? You gonna see this? Okay. But even so, why force this when you only really need like a one Han Andy? Oh god. 4p. Alright, well. Now what? This sucks. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, and also the 7p is kind of gonna rot in my hand now. Can't really... Dare I? I mean... If they win the hand, then, like... I'm in a terrible spot anyway. Can't take that. Oh, you... Can't... No way. Well. I mean, All you can really do is laugh at this point. West seems pretty far, honestly, unless they Kami deals into me particular. I need like, I mean, my conditions here are horrendous. I guess I just try to go for some sort of Honitsu or Chinitsu. I mean, we're in Dora suit and we have one of them. It's like all we can really do at this point. Yeah, pretty much. Sucks. But I mean, even then, I basically have to direct hit Mangan or get it specifically from Kami. It gives me a 2-4 shape. I have what, 2, 4, 5, 7. Do I take this? I don't know that I do, weirdly. Maybe that's griefing, but I don't love. Maybe it is griefing. I mean, I'm not even gonna bother. Wow, it sucks. I'm not able to take that. Can I even take this? Probably have to. But I mean, I could wait one more turn, maybe. Also, this really kind of gives away what I'm going for as well. Okay, that's great. Dora pair or just anything really. Chance for Itsu here, maybe if I get lucky. This leaves me with a better shape actually. So let's see like this. Unfortunately, I need to keep this Dora though, so I might end up having to Dora Tanki. Afternoon. Hey Vinlo, good to see you. Oh, okay. Oh, you know, I gave up my pair actually now that I'm thinking about it. It's not ideal. Just draw the Dora pair, smile. But yeah, it's really awkward if I draw a 3 or draw a... Gee. 3, 6.
Dora.
That does not, it's not enough to go to West. Oh, they're dealer, I forgot. Never mind. Ew. So my condition is hitting Kami specifically, or... Ugh, this hand sucks. Dora 7p weight. This is outside though. Oh, if I was out, I should just cut 4S. What am I doing? There's a chance. Unfortunately, I think I got 2M as well because I can't really use it as a pair for Junshan or not Junshan for Chanta here. So just have to hope we get some really nice fills. Yeah, I'll follow what I was just saying. And this sucks too because I have to play super inefficiently. Let's do 2 out, so I'll cut that next. There's a world where I take it, but that means I still have to like exactly direct hit Kami, which seems very low odds. Do I cheese 7p Dora? That's a great question. Okay, incredible fill. We still need one. We still need 2 more incredible fills as well. We need 3M or 7p. Also, yeah, actually, I should get rid of 8M because I can't. Even if I draw 9M, it's like I'm overblocked. So yeah, Sushi Trap on the Dora always works. The incredible fill. Yeah. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, this is my punishment for keeping 8M for no reason. I should have figured out my hand better. Does that actually matter though? No, I'm still 6 blocked. Doesn't matter. Never mind. I'm still flagellating for nothing. It's the same situation. Like, I just need to rip 3M or 9 or 7P. The scenario has not changed. Other problem is I can't really see it. And the longer this hand goes, the more likely someone's just chilling on Dama. I mean, you're probably... That's unfortunate. I mean, it doesn't matter. I have to push anyway, so it doesn't really change anything for me, except for giving me another stick. Actually, if Dora comes out... Well, let's send it. It's... maybe still usable if I draw 3M here. Doesn't help me unless I can reach C. I mean, it improves my foo. This is gonna... but it doesn't really matter unless I hit. It still doesn't matter. Can't take that. Eesh. Well, doesn't matter. Getting pretty low here on at least we improved the weight slightly. Wow. Well, fortunately it had to be this side, but let's fucking send it. Don't have many draws left to work with. Oh. Good news is at least it's still a live draw. Well, I mean, we almost... it's just... Man... I'm shocked that they recheat that, honestly. Doesn't that... well, wait, did they hit... Also, I'm kind of breaking my own rule if I play another game here, so I might swap to, like, Richie City or something. I want to look at this game. This one I feel less bad about. I mean, I know the last game we just ended up with a lot of freaky hands, but... yeah, well, this is also what I was saying about cascading. Sorry, I should read. Last rounds of this game were really hard. Most useful improvements, I think, are around the 2 Richie decisions. Yeah. Cascading decisions, right? Not just for, you know, developing your hand, but also the way the game goes, right? If, you know, decisions earlier make your game. I mean, this is why I think it's so important, because mistakes early in the game will really... I think part of why I'm kind of having to fight from bad spots a lot lately just seems to be like making less than ideal decisions early in the games and then getting... although I think some of them were just like whatever, like getting hit for Hanuman after chasing Richie. It's like, yeah, but also the weight wasn't... I mean, there were ways to maybe set up the hand so that was less likely to happen. So, you know, stuff like that where I don't want to chalk anything up to too much luck-based stuff, right? Rip. I do at least feel better about how I played this game, at least. But I'm actually curious. This is just for my own elucidation about whether... where's the Riti? Like, yeah, I think this is what? Dama Chitoy with one Dora. I guess it depends who you hit. That's 325 food. Yeah, because if you hit me, what happens if you sumo? This is, well, another thing too is like I haven't, like if I were in this position, it would be kind of screwed because can't do the math on this. I'm also kind of oh, it's food to 10 for them. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering why they didn't keep this, and then I was like, that makes sense. It's 50-50. I can see it. I mean, I think here it's like the Gyakuten is a little tough. Also because because I'm pushing, so it's like maybe it's like more chance. I mean, it's Chitoy, right? So also just based on discards, I think 2S has like seems like it could come out fairly reasonably. So I think I like this, but at any rate, see where we could. Yeah, what was this? Oh, is this the 2P? Wait, hang on. Well, wait, what? Oh, we'd reach here. Yeah, this is... What's this? When did I draw this 5M now? Yeah, this was strange. I'm a little surprised at this from me. Yeah, this is also weird. Oh, this is not me. What am I? I was like, I don't remember having these choices, and then it's like, oh, that's not me. I'm critiquing my own play when it wasn't even me. That's funny. Oh yeah, this hand was really. I wonder if. Hang on. Oh, it's just this 3P was bad the whole time, huh? Interesting. Oh yeah, we were talking about this. So Cheesy is saying. No, the 3P is just worse because we keep 4P anyway, but 4S gives us 2 shapes. Right? Because we have the Nakabushi already. So like 4P gives us 2 shapes anyway, but so 3P is kind of extraneous. But 4S gives us 2 shapes where we didn't have it already. I think that makes more sense to me. Yeah, because these are, so we have 4 shapes right now, right? We have 6, 7, 8, M, 7, 7M pair, 5, 6, 6, 7 Nakabukure, which could be either 2 shapes if we draw 4, 5, 8P, or could be trimmed back to a single shape with cutting 6P, right? So we have our, and then 4th shape is 5, 6, 7, right? So 3P is a much worse floater because it's overlapping. Like it doesn't, we don't need, the only improvement here I guess is 2P. But that's the same with the Sozu. 3S also has that, right? You draw into, gives you 2S shape as well, but also like 4S better shape. So makes sense. Believe in the SSK. Yeah, we also have SSK. I was thinking about a little bit about it. I mean, either way, it's good, right? Because if we do draw 5M, we can cut back. We can just, we're just trimming, we're swapping it, right? We just cut the lop off the 8M. But either way, this was a bummer. I wonder if Maka wanted me to push this. Yeah, in the same situation here. Pretty much. Like we're still looking, like this is fine. I can keep it as a floater, but and this was also maybe a little too greedy. Yeah, because we're cutting all of our floaters here. Yeah, I don't... Again, I think it's just a shape reading thing, right? I think if I were more on the ball with that, I wouldn't run into as many issues. Like, I swap back anyway. Like, what's the point of keeping the... Like, if did I, like, fail to recognize it before? I don't know. But, well, I guess this Richi happened here, right? Oh, that makes more sense. It was the Richi that made me do it. Never mind. Yeah, I guess I don't think I was talking, I think I mentioned this as it was happening, like 8M feels kind of reasonable. But Still pretty far. It's like I could keep my shapes, but I'm a little surprised it doesn't want 5S at all. Because this is not... I guess it's saying it's worth pushing for me. I don't know. Well, this is the upgrade actually for 567 SSK, so that's probably the consideration here. Yeah. I think actually, yeah, you know what? I think that's fair. It's like, okay, you can, like, this is, yeah, it is a push, but it wants me to push. That's why I see 9S here as well. Unfortunately, even if I did get it, it would have necessitated cutting Dora, which they were Tonki waiting on. Not that I want to be results based, but yeah, I think the rest of this was just folding out. Let's see, where was that Ricci? This one, I think. No, that was the hand we just looked at. This one. Yeah, this is it's just this gives up a lot by reaching here, right? We give up Tanya for one, and also potential for Pinfo as well. Like there's a world where we trim this 3S shape back to a pair instead, right? Yeah, and if anything, you know, I think this is like, now that I'm thinking about it, this is kind of like fear motivated, you know? Where it's like, oh, okay, like I'm in last, but not by a lot, so I have to call Ricci if I have it. Which I don't think is I'm trying to figure out my thought process. I don't know. I'll have to go back and see what I said here. But I think that is... I agree that this is not a good Ricci. I don't think I took enough time here, to be honest. It's funny, sometimes if the hands are too good, the game is harder. Sometimes. I think it's like... I mean, I had a lot of pretty good high pies this game, to be honest. For some reasons or others. I mean, some of it is like this, right? Where it's like you could have probably found something better here, but there are a lot of... It got a lot harder at the end. You know, every hand counts, so it's like hard to give up. Look, we also just like, look, we drew into the 9M pretty soon after. Like, it's not unreasonable, especially this early, like to just think about the value we're missing out on, right? Like if we draw 9M here, we can sort of, when we had cut 1P before, we would have had some really nice options here, and you know, maybe cut 3P after, or you know, after drawing 8S or not, right? A lot more options to work with. Also, wait, was 1S correct? Yes, okay. Did want to double check on that. Yeah, and we did end up, I mean, this is very late, obviously, but like, I think there was reason to do it for it. My perception from hearing you is that you're overweighting how good the weight is versus how good the value is. I think I would agree with you on that for sure. And this is what where was that hand? When was I dealer? Must have been these two? Yeah. This is actually a little intriguing to me. Oh, okay, it just wants to nail down the pair here, I guess. I suppose this is a little unintuitive to me, but SSK. Ah, I see. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and just like sending this Ricci is fine. And there's also consideration that this might have pushed other people to fold with their, you know, like 2 Han hands. Like they were not 10 play at this point, right? So, you know, Do you pawn this? Yes. For exactly 6M. Yeah, like this, I don't think you go for this. Most likely? Maybe you do, I don't know. But I don't think I do. If this were a Ricci instead of a discard. Like if you have your Tanya waiting on Dora, like are you pawning 3P? Maybe. But or maybe you do and then you just like see if you draw a dangerous tile and then you fold out, but I think there's much more consideration for that. If this is it's a much harder choice to make if this is a Ricci, is what I mean to say from me. I'm not convinced this specific round goes better if you do Ricci, but it's a big improvement to consistently Ricci these hands. Yeah, I think usually I'm better on about that about this, to be honest. So I'm a little surprised at myself, but other than that, I don't know. I feel a little off in general right now. I don't know if I should really keep playing. Usually my rule is if I eat 2/4, it's time to take a break. I don't feel like mentally tilted much, but I also don't feel like locked in, if that makes sense. So I am not sure. By the way, if we want to coordinate, who have y'all been voting for? Because I'm in favor of yeah, full sending on like a free character. Okay, if Ichihime is number 1, then I'm gonna just I'm gonna support the people. Actually, also maybe actually Ryan, I'm kind of. All right, it's like 1 each for male and female characters, right? What are the rules? This is pretty sweet, actually. This is a cool. I wish they would do more stuff like this instead of these random events where they give you like 50k copper and 1 gift, and that's like the end of it. All right, I will stand behind the people and vote for Ichihime. I wish they would let you vote more. I just use all your tickets at one time, but that's no harder. No Haruna? I don't know most of the characters, honestly. I like Miki a lot. I wish I could go into her. I guess I could choose, but I wouldn't choose her for my skins. Unfortunately, I don't really have any characters that have skins, I think. It's just like, I mean, but also isn't Leia's Bond like she has the awesome hat? Where's the oh, it's here. Oh no, the Bond is just like, what is this? I don't even know what to call this. This is pretty, but this is like, this gets reruns every so often. Awesome hat. But yeah, I don't think Mila has any skins that I'm aware of. Nope. So it's like, I'm not. Oh yeah, it's oh no. I do think her skin is cool, but I'm still not using. I'm like, why are they giving me the blue-haired small children? Get them out of my door. Where is it? I think she has like a New Year's skin or something. Which I thought was pretty cool, but again, it's not. No, not that one. Oh, this one. I thought this one was cute, but like again, it's not gonna make me play the character, so meh. All right. That's a rough. That is a rough looking graph. Like I said, usually my rule is like no. I mean, 3 in a row is pretty, but these weren't 3 back-to-backs. But I'm not like. I don't feel tilted, and I don't think I'm like just saying that. So, I think I will take another little water break and stretch, and I'll do at least one more. If I do eat another 4th, then I'll probably take a break even if I don't feel like I need to, but yeah, just give me 2 minutes. Alrighty, we're back. Okay, I'll do at least one more. If this one... No, I'm not gonna. Let's not jinx it. I do think I'm gonna try and have someone better than I am look at the game before this one. Because I think that was a lot of just like sorting out weirdo shapes problem and understanding what to look for. That was my issue, so I will look at that again. Okay, that's quite a nice high pie to start with. Nandora. Also nice that I'm north here, so I don't have to gamble on someone resetting the hand with a Sufurenda 4 wins. Considerations. Do I want to pawn for Tanya? Oh, well, there's... I think there was consideration for it, but I think this one... The shapes are good enough that I'm like... Maybe I would rather just... Ichi, but maybe that's too greedy. I don't know. Yeah, at this point, I'm like... Huh. Pretty happy to take these. Good evening. Hey, Taishi. Good to see you. I think here I would probably take a pawn, but obviously it's not gonna... Okay, so that's 1, 2... Or is this nested? No. My trimming here. It's a lot of pairs. That one? Do I take that? It's kind of awkward. If I cut 1S now? Maybe I should just be taking the Tanyo. Okay, that one I think I'm supposed to take. Rather the Pinfu Ipeku chance? Yeah, I don't... It's still pretty early. Maybe I'm just too greedy with it.
Pawn.
9p pawn is a little spooky. It doesn't look too... Honiso to me, 5M. You look pretty tenpai. Could be a closed onko of whoa. That sucks. I think I'm just hoping for an upgrade, I guess. Can I pull out of this? So this is just maybe a good reason why not to to do this. Hi, Risen. Oh, this is embarrassing. No, just the situation I put myself. I've been eating a lot of fourths lately, and I think I'm still making bad decisions. Yikes. What have I done? Well, there's this one. Yeah. But yeah, while you're here, I would be happy to... I was very lucky, but we could have avoided this or gotten a lot more value, I think. Didn't have to be this hard. Do you need a Yakuza? No, I think it's just that I had a hand that was quite nice. I think I didn't necessarily need to speed it up. It was oh, you're asking Vin. My bad. Is 1p here? I am kind of giving up 1, 2, 3 Sanchoku with doing that, but maybe it's a little early. Oh, Shaw's 2 out already. Let's get that out of here. Let's see if we can't. Ooh, nice fill. Got our shapes here mostly. Possibility here for Itsu, but I don't have a pair rocking right now, so. Well, that is a pair. Not really what I was hoping for though. What the hell? Do I go headless? I don't think so. Because now I can chop 1M from this shape and be... Because now that I have this 3/4... I mean, it's not ideal, but... Yeah. I mean, I see Itsu here, but I don't... I think it's pretty tough when with a nested pair. Because then I need to draw into either like a 2M or... And that it's just weird. Unless I draw into like exactly like Dora pair or something. It's a little weird. All right, 6-7S. Huh. This is strange. I think I'm giving up the Itsu chance just for... Maybe that's cringe, but I don't... Maybe I was supposed to take the headless here. Okay, so if I cut 2M, then I'm waiting on a pair anywhere else. How do I feel about 8P? Feel okay, not great. Considering everything here is possible to deal in with. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm really curious. This is one that I don't know if it's like there's it's a preference thing, or if there's just like a very straightforward answer. That's funny. I mean the hand hasn't changed, so I will continue to make the same decision, but I also don't know if there's consideration for ever trimming this shape at all at the beginning, but I don't know. Huh. If only this had come sooner. I don't think I'm supposed to keep this. Since we committed to keeping 2M as pair, it doesn't really... It was safe anyway. Wish I... This is really late, but I think I'm down to send. Like if I had drawn any of these earlier, like if I'd drawn into like 2S earlier, I would have, before like having to make that Itsu decision. I definitely think I would have, but not 1000% sure. Also seems like this is maybe not that usable by... Oh. Fuck. Alright. 2 Han looks like... Yeah. How do I feel about this? Not sure. I think maybe improvements for that were... Also don't know about keeping the oh actually consideration for 7, 8, 9 maybe. Meh. Could take it or leave it. Well, now that I've cut it though, I think I should just trim elsewhere. Okay. Let's see if you cut something else central here. It could be 2p. Alright, nice fill though. Alright. 2. Guess 2p is my next floater. Okay. 3 pairs. Supposed to cut 4M here. I wonder if I fill in something else, I mean. I wonder. Huh. Is it 3M now? As far as efficiency goes, I'm thinking of this as like, I don't, maybe I'm supposed to be dropping 9S from this, but it doesn't feel, is it just 9S? I don't know. No, I guess the decision has been made for me. Luckily we have, actually if anything, I should be folding probably like 444M and then holding this for later. I mean, it's Ishanten, but it's not great Ishanten. Either way. How much do I care? I think I'm just gonna try and get out of here alive. I'm not terribly delighted by this hand, so. I think I'm just gonna go 4M, and try and keep my safer tells for later. I do 3S here, but the same. Maybe that's a little. Maybe it's just a bridge too far to be doing it like this. Probably consideration for dropping 3S first, but unsure. Trying to keep an eye on everyone else here. 5S is Gembo to 2 people, so I think that's there. 9S is 1 chance, but I don't see a good reason for me to really push anything here when the hand is like not really worth anything. Well, now it's safe. I think I'm still gonna stick with what I was saying, like just filled with more dangerous tiles now. Although I'm in the consideration that both of them could be 10 pies, so I have to think about that as well. Just keep an eye out for what's being cut from where. I don't want to really give anyone a Dorachi or anything. So go 9S Chin here. Well, if anything, if I were just saying I didn't want to give it Chi, I shouldn't be cutting 5S. Yeah, I should have. Wasn't sure on my weights. Or sorry, going around the table, I thought I had one more draw, so I should have cut 9S and then Chin instead of 5S to potentially give Shimo a K10 T. Well, that's not a very nice looking high pie. Hopefully someone else will. Hopefully everyone would like to opt into a Sufuranda. I'll at least give the give the overture. Otherwise, it's just a normal mode, I think. Pretty tight game here, so I have to really be pretty careful here. Because one swing is going to mean a lot, especially because we're already East 3 without really a lot of movement laterally. The points don't matter, also that there's a 1.6k on the table for anyone who wins a hand here, so. keeping that in mind. Alright, we did finally get an upgrade to our hand, which is nice. Rather be drawing around my floaters though. I'm cutting 9M from this, unless I have a good reason. That good reason being a 7M, basically. Haven't seen a single Haku or Hatsu yet. Trying to keep an eye out here on what's being skirted. 4P. I don't think that's annoying. You could be close to 10 pi. Also thinking. Yeah, alright. Well, this hand is cooked, so let's just be safe. I don't want to cut any honor tiles at first, at least. Oh, alright. 9M. Fortunately, gotta send in these now until I find something else that's safer. 4P. Interest. Oh, that is double Kenbutsu. Huh? Okay. Should have probably dropped that first. 6P. Hopefully I didn't miss anything else. I would really rather not drop these if I can help it. P. 3S. Alright, I think I have to try this, but not ideal. Oh, that sucks. Don't know. I might have missed. Oh, 7P was our. Well, it's for both players though. I feel like the problem is that there's 2 Richis on the table. I don't think Genbu for 1 when it's a more central tile makes that much sense when I have. That's just unfortunate, I think, but that sucks. I might have missed something though. I would be pretty happy to get rid of this hand if everyone opts in. It's a bummer. 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku, maybe. 6, 7, 8, maybe, but like I can't really play too much around either of them. Probably just want to stay efficient here. Not a terribly exciting hand. It's pretty far as well. It's a decent draw. Nice fill. Generally have our shapes here now, so 8S probably goes next. Any other considerations? These are fairly central. 7M, Tenashi, that's something that I need. Really hoping to not have to have constant fills here, but all my weight shapes are pretty tragic. Again, it's weird. Just supposed to fix the pair here, maybe? I guess. It doesn't feel good. Maybe I'm just supposed to trim the... I don't know, between this and trimming back the... I'm 6 blocked, so I guess I cut the 2-4. I mean, maybe I could just cut the 1-2. This is too greedy. I mean, I can always draw into a pair, but then it's like... I'm not sure. And if I'm gonna do it like this, maybe, of course. Well, I was gonna say, like, maybe now's the time to get rid of this, but now it's kind of... Yeah, I could have cut 2S first, I suppose, for this potentially, but this is awkward. I think I keep this. Yeah, I mean, this was end of last, or another hand earlier, right, with like these 1-2 shapes. I don't know where we have. Okay, we have like a better 2-4 shape that has decent upgrades versus like 1-2p. Like, it is Dora, but how interested am I in keeping? Oh, well, I think this one is like, you're definitely 10 pi. I would like to fight for this. And I don't really see myself, like, there's not really a lot of upgrading going on. Just have to... Problem is here is, like, if I deal in a Pinzu tile, it's pretty grungy. Yeah, I mean, they made it clear that they probably don't want... Oh, that's not... You don't want that? I'm more so worried about dumping a Pinzu tile into this Honitsu, but I think that's kind of what I signed up for.
No.
Huh. Whoa. What the?
Hats. Dora. Dora.
Alright. Well, I've donated another stick. Nice. Huh. That is a hand. What am I doing with this? Is this Honitsu? Am I supposed to drop 3p here? Maybe?
Pom.
Also 7, 8, 9, Senshoku potentially. Interesting spot. Okay. Beaten Jade Long. I think it's almost exactly 50 games. I haven't really moved much in either direction. Well, I guess now this is like my first time. I think I've been below equilibrium, whatever, like 1400 of halfway. 1.4k out of 2.8. But I haven't really made any forward progress either. Hi Q, good to see you. Thanks so much for the raid. That's interesting. Hello, readers. Q is a good anime. I agree. Fortunately, we've been kind of just eating a lot of force lately, but I'm hoping... Okay, that's an upgrade, I suppose. Got all of our shapes here. I would really like to draw around 3p instead. I don't want this shape if I can help it, but... 3S. Alright, I think that is a consideration for getting rid of this. Should also be a little wary though. This could be Pinzu Honitsu. Don't really know. We'll see. Are you pawning this? Alright, what are you dropping? Hatsu? Okay, that Pinzu Honitsu looks quite likely. Which sucks because that means I can't really drop these now. Yeah. Why would you do this to me? I can't cheat this though, like... Whoa. Lucky me, I'm in the dealer's seat. Well, huh, okay, it wasn't Honitsu, but... A Dora 2, I mean, whatever, just as bad.
漫画
Well, we're doing this again, where it's just kind of like I can't seem to get any hands over the line here, and that really sucks. Huh. That's a hand. Jesus. Come on, draw me 7p. 7p, let me double you. Oh, sad. Well, this is like my best chance to get back in it. 2M. I don't think I want this. Yeah, bummer. No, I mean, I can't really. You won't hear me complaining. Can't do that. I was just thinking, like, there's no reason to go Otozuka here, are there, really? Kind of just want to reach you this. Does suck if I do end up on a having to choose between Shanpon and as I was just saying, having to choose between Shanpon and I do think the Shanpon is a little better. Yeah. I was like, would have been nice. Yeah, it's like I said, 2 tiles versus 1. We were just talking about this earlier today, I think, with Navitas. So it's just like, if you have the option, just choose the 2 tile weight. Yeah, exactly, in case you actually draw the chin. Or if someone gets greedy with it, you know? Oh, I wish I had hit this 1 turn earlier, just like that. Snag that 8p. But... well, we can only just hope for a sumo. 3 tails either way, penchant. Yeah, the penchant is also like cringe. Like it doesn't matter. I think like we just want to accept the extra tune if we sumo, right? So plus also like Urasan. It's not like there's no considerations about the weight shape for Pinfu or anything either way, so it doesn't matter. All right, I'll just have to hope the Mahjong gods are with us. It would be really nice to win this here. But I have to imagine the Doras are kind of just stuck in people's hands. We'll have to see. I could see someone maybe try to push it, but I would imagine it's unlikely. We'll just have to wait and see. Actually, no, why don't I just try and score this hand while I'm sitting here? So we have Ritzy, it's Shanpon weight, Ritzy Dora 2. Sumo gives us 4 Han minimum on 8p, and then if we sumo Dora, it's 5. So if we hit Dora and then also Ura, it'll be Haneman. Otherwise, we need Ura 2 flip on. This is all with sumo assumptions. Looks like Toyman pawned the Haku. Could be also. Oh, okay, sumo here. Did not hit any Ura. Did not get an animation, so that's going to be Richi Sumo Dora 2. Oh, wait, no, this is 7.9? No, wait, Sumo. I should know better, yeah. Mangan. Okay. We're back in the game, at least. Very happy that we managed to get there. Sumo the last AP. This is very outside looking. Interesting. Well, if anything, I should be dropping 3S. I mean, we talked about this last time we had this situation. Can't use the 3S. Don't want to pawn that, unfortunately. Is this with 7-8 and no weight? That's great. Let's do what we can here. Unfortunately, our pair is also nested inside of our weight, so we would love to see any does that change anything? I don't think so. Well, it does give, I mean, it does offer me the pair here, and then I can chi for 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku, but ugh. Now what the hell do I do? I don't really want to drop Dorno, but I don't want to drop any sequences either. I don't like this. But I mean, I do have a pair, but I mean, could have dropped the 9S. Yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah. Just give up the, I think it was too tunneled maybe. Also, if I draw 7S, am I giving up the... 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku? It's 1, 3 out. Entirely possible that they're 10 pile already. Toyman Oya, so I mean, can't really use that. Am I giving up? I mean, seems pretty far. Maybe I'm just supposed to cut 9S. Yes. Yeah, okay. Well, it takes the decision out of our hands, but I definitely do think there was some optimization to be done there. All right, we're running it back. 7M Dora. Another funny looking hand. One, 2, 3 Sanshoku options again, but our pair is nested again. I only just got to Gate Jade. These games are scaring me. I mean, I wouldn't be too quick to like... Oh, lucky me. Yeah. I don't think there's anything to really be scared of. It'll be like, if anything, it's worse to that's a better shape. Kan. What am I saying? Better to play with better players so that you can improve. Like okay, what the hell's going on over here? 6, 7, 8 full sequence. I didn't see whether this was, I should have been paying more attention. I was a little too focused on my own hand on whether these were Tsumogiri or Tenashi. That's that one was Tsumo. Okay, maybe. That sucks. There goes my weight. A lot of the upper Pinzo are just dead. Ugh. Alright, well that looks more like a Sozu. We need to now. Oh, this is weird. I'm gonna drop this because the weight is dead, but maybe I'm supposed to try and keep a... I was gonna say try and keep a pair, but now we just drew the 2P Onko, so now maybe we're looking for, son of a gun. I could go for 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku here, but it's like, it's not, it's only one Han. I don't see a good reason to go for it. Do I have anything safer? I could just go 1S, honestly. Screw it. I mean, we had 3 people here who are like probably gonna push, so. Well, you might not, but I don't know. Oh, you fucker. Shaw. I already dropped it though, it doesn't really matter. How do I feel about 6P? 2 out, but... I don't see it. I just don't. I mean, I was like, I think everyone is pushing pretty much, and I don't like my hand. Mahjong becoming mainstream. I don't. Yeah, I also wouldn't say mainstream, but I'm really happy to see. This sucks for us, honestly. A lot more people picking it up, and just especially like larger. Even if it's just for a bit, like that's why I'm really happy about the Kate's tournament. It's pulling in a lot of bigger household. I just go Tanya with this. This is a good considerations, honestly. Seems a little far. I'm actually gonna maybe gamble a little bit on getting the Aqua High pair. So, I mean, even, you know, I was sad to see Giga get knocked out in the first round. I'm mostly like getting more eyes on Mahjong is really, this looks very fast. I think it's just really exciting. Because I don't think it was, you know, like chess got its big boom during the first COVID wave. Just fill 5-4p. This is scary. I do think this is probably a Tanyo hand of some kind. Probably wants to be called. Nice fills again. This is a little spooky, but it's like if I was worried about giving more tiles to the dealer, I should have probably just cut the... Wow. Okay. Quite a nice hand here. If I can, I would like to dominate this, but I think it's more likely... Also, the question here is like if I cheat either of these, whoa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, drop 2M. Well, now it's still not a great weight. Do I just want to take the Tanya where I can get it? If I cheat this, I cheat 4 and 6, and that leaves me with a 4-5. I don't. This doesn't help. This doesn't give me Shanten, does it? It doesn't get me any closer as far as I am aware. Wait, what am I doing? I should be dropping 4M here. Is this Sozu? Nitsu? Well, I mean, I'm still hedging a little, but I don't think this 8 diamond is really helping me when I already have a pair. Sucks. What the f... This is... Safer? Am I a freak for doing this? I don't really know what to do with this. 2p. Also don't know how much... If I point in this doesn't matter. This is a nice safe tile, but I guess we might end up on an Antotsu this way. Ugh. Don't like this. Also, maybe considerations for dropping the 4Ms back because of this potential. Well, I guess we don't need another her situation. We're just dropping an Anko anyway, if we get to, yeah. Do I reach? It's... I don't think so. This weight is really central. Maybe? It's just only Tanyo 1. But, like, it's so late. Plus, if I draw Sozu, I don't even know if I want to... Depending. Because we're also so close in points here. I think it makes more sense. Because I think if I reach it, everyone except dealer folds out. And if I deal into the dealer, I get shot. So... this feels okay to push. Also gonna have to make a K10 decision here. If I draw something, okay, I did not draw something super funky, so. Ote? Ote? Nope. You were Tenpai, huh? Okay. Well, this gets me further from 4th, so I will take it. And we have final dealership here. Chance to Gyakuten here with 2.8k. Not the nicest looking hand I've ever seen. Chances though. Very Tanyo-y. Okay, they're probably just getting rid of dangerous stuff so that no one can build enough value. We are Tanyo gaming. Might consider seeing... Oh, okay, well that's... Yeah, we just gotta go fast here. Do I... go for... Whoa. I think I'm down to reach this, unfortunately. Yeah, alright. It does make the Gyakuten from 4th to 3rd rough, but I think the weight is good enough to send it. I think especially the problem is like it's either 4M or it's trying to Dama on Haku only, which both seem not that appealing to me, so I think this is the option that I would like. Especially because I think Haku once out is like, if someone does draw it, seems pretty reasonable. And there's always 3M Tsumo. And also because Toyman kind of has to push if they want to live. Or they get out of 4th rather, so. Everyone has to push here. Problem is if I deal into you, this looks like Tanyo one Dora, but okay. Yes! Alright, we're in there. In there like swimwear. Alright, and we got the Takame side, so we got an extra Han for Haku. Alright. Still a spooky situation. Okay, that's not a bad hand. 8P Dora, which we have one of. 2 shapes, 3 shapes, 4 shapes. So we're trimming 1P from here. Hoping to draw around Dora in this 5-7S shape. I will draw Dora or drop Dora for speed if I have to, but that is like Tone is twice out. I don't need this. All right, fantastic fill. Considerations for 6SG, maybe? Does give us a weird shape. Oh, of course. Awesome. I don't know. That puts us in a weird spot because it's like one of these has to be the pair in that case. We'd much rather find it somewhere else, I think. Also want to think about if/when to drop Dora. This is still a very tight game. Okay. Honestly, could get rid of it now. But am I folding here? Depends. All right, you were thinking for a while. What's going on? 3P Terashi. Like, I don't think it makes sense to drop this 5-5-7 shape. What about the 6M? 6M gives up what? Doesn't really give up anything. It gives up 7M. I think I want to Saki this. But also this 4P. What is this 4P doing? Ah, of course. That is unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think this Adrian is like doing anything. I think that was probably a mistake. They're just all floaters, and I think 6S is a little better. Also, again, the Dora question. Yeah. I mean, it's still a sequence. Dropping Dora. Not sure here. This is completed sequences now, so 6S. I think now it's gotta go. This is also awkward too. We don't have like a proper pair situation. Also, I've been giving up these 6Ms was really bad. 4, 5, 6 does not put me any closer. We Dama this, I think. It's a little... Okay, nice. I was gonna say, I wouldn't, except that the 6Ss are like already basically dead. And it's late as hell, so I mean, considerations for it are obviously like if I do reach that, then I'm in a great spot. Or actually, that probably just wins the game. So
Boom.
Unfortunate. This hand is also quite nice. I would ideally love to draw something to get around the 6M to go for Tanyo of some kind, or draw Yakuhai pair. Can't really make any use of that, unfortunately. Also, question here is like, am I? That is not helpful for me, I think. Honestly, I think do I get rid of Dora here? Maybe? Am I evil? I think for efficiency, it makes the most sense, but I might be evil. But I don't really need value here.
Boom.
I need like 2 Han. Yeah. This is unfortunate, though. I said maybe there was consideration for calling Ricci on that last hand, honestly. $3P. 1, 2, 3. Not sure if I'm reading my shapes properly, honestly. Also, consideration was maybe keeping that for. Oh, well. I've been punished. I don't know. Was I supposed to drop 1-3M or 2S maybe? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I totally didn't even. Do I take this? No, I didn't. Yeah, this is another thing that has been put on my. I do think I'm supposed to cut. Oh my god. 1-3M. That's what I was saying. Like I feel like I just like memory hole sometimes when things get. I think particularly when when things get pulled that I don't really see whether or not yeah, I've really bungled this hand, I think, which sucks because it's like the most important hand of the game. Well, that's Tanyo, or this is a very. I think I just pulled anything I see now though. Weirdly, or I can cheese from sequences, but what about that? 5-6. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, fuck. I forgot about the swap calls. Rip. Alright, well. This is an unfortunate series of events that I've griefed myself into. Well, at this point, I mean, we either get there or we don't. But this was really messy, unfortunately. Wow. Unfortunately, we have a pretty tragic wait here, but you know, Tenpai is Tenpai, and everyone's gonna push, so could come out from Toymen potentially. But yeah, we could have ended up on a much better, in a much better situation. Wow, that's funny. Well, unfortunate. This looks a little better. Sozu looks very cheap, so there's a chance maybe. Have to also consider like dealing into. I could still easily like lose. Oh my god. Oh. It was like the least deserved win of all time. God. Oh, I'm so stressed. Even after. It's like I don't like this. I don't like getting rewarded for for griefing. Like this could have been like that was like the easiest. I feel like that was like the easiest hand to navigate of all time, and I managed to like give myself the worst outs possible. Well, I mean, at least we've recovered some points, so I can't be too upset about that, but like I fumbled under pressure. It's gotta be horrendous, right? No way that's an S. I refuse to believe this. Tell me this tell me that she was wrong, please. 3P just yeah, okay, you know what? Yeah, it's the two, like we were just saying, two S's. Yeah, okay, this is incredible griefing. Yeah. Like you just there's no reason to like when do we do I don't know. I will give it I don't know. Sometimes I just like decide to grief for fun. I don't I don't have any real anything to say about that, to be honest. Just bad decision. Other than that, like it's so funny that I mean it's like that's because they like just handed me a good hand and we're like figure it out and I was almost able to grief it. Yeah. No, I'm just mostly annoyed because like who could ask for a better high pie on a I'm actually I want to see if they agree or not with the not calling Ricci. Where was this? Like here? No, they just said send it. Probably for what I'm saying because it's Gyakuten. Oh, wait, no, wait. When was this? No, this was this was the turn before. This was two hands before. So this is Tanyondora 1. South 3. I guess the thing is like it's not even really putting us in that much better of a spot. If we it's so late though. Like this is third row. I guess the other consideration is like I'm not really folding this, right? I think maybe what I was thinking in the moment was like oh, I can still fold here if I draw Sosu. Like you have to be like you're not even 10 play? Huh. What the hell happened? What is Huh? Hang on. Let me see. What's going on? Not to like I'm just confused. Did they just get no draws that were good? Okay, this is what is oh they drew the 3S and they were like, okay, let's go Honitsu or looks like it. And then what? They completed the sequence and they said, okay, maybe not. Okay, series of unfortunate events looks like. But like, yeah. That's really unfortunate. Okay. Fair enough. But maybe I was scared for nothing, but this does look very, very scary. So I don't but also it's like in this position, am I ever folding? Like, okay, let's say I draw like 6S or something. Am I ever really packing this up? I don't know. But that was like the turning. That was like the only option. This is like saying it's already really late. Like if you're gonna reach you, like it's like now or never. And that's also just like the Ura potential flips are pretty. Like that's a consideration, right? Close to uncle. Criteria for good Ricci. I think my criteria, the consideration I had here is that it's extraordinarily late to be calling a Ricci, and that I think if I Ricci here, that there's no way I get the tiles. I don't. There's no way I get a central weight of like 3-6p. I think, despite, I mean, yes, other people are looking to probably fold to dealer here, or Mawashi their way around Sozu drops, but I just think better to dom on this and maybe get the 2 Han or Tsumo it than put a Richi stick on the table when I'm like 1.3k away from last place. Like the weight is decent. It's central tiles, which I'm not a fan of, but here's the other question. Is this even... The other thing I should be thinking about scoring is like this is 2 closed onkos of middle tiles. So that's only... That's 4 Fu, I think? So it doesn't... Our Fu count doesn't really matter here. Also, don't even know if that counts as an onko because it's technically pair abutted by sequence, so I don't know if you just have to have the onko, if that counts for Fu. Maybe that's a good question. Actually, I should figure that out. But yeah, I think here it's like I don't want to Richi because I guess the other question is like, okay, I don't want to fold this either, so maybe I just supposed to... I guess it's like the stick situation, right? I'm one, like if I do win, yeah, it's great, but I don't know. So my thinking was just like everyone else can fold out, and then if we go to... That's the also consideration, like if we go to exhaustive and everyone folds out, then I'm still in a better spot, right? Assuming that everyone else folds. Or maybe it's... I think what I was saying while the round was happening was like, okay, then it'll become me and the dealer, and then like they clearly have more value, but I don't know, actually this is quite a bit of value if I do Richi, to be fair. I'm not sure. It just felt really late. And if anyway, I'm not going to belabor this too long. I think this one was honestly maybe a little bit worse. Oh, no, this was the Shan. Okay, well, this one was fine. The one after. No Richi on. Yeah. This one, it's like 50. I'm like, I mean, I was not expecting to see another 6S, to be quite honest with you. I think my thought was like, okay, if I Richi this, like the only real consideration I have is 9S from someone. Slam. Yeah, because I think here the point is like winning this hand gets me first, most likely, or very close to it. And yeah, it puts me in range of maybe getting third, but it's not. It's pretty far to get from second, you know. I think worst case, like okay, we go to exhaustive, and maybe we pick up, you know, 1.5 or 3k depending on who folds, and then run it back. So yeah. Because I don't know if you're folding either. Yeah, it's like, yeah. And I don't want to talk. This hand was just like. Also, I'm curious. I definitely like. Surely it hates the tone drop, right? No. Oh wait, no. Does it not? No. Sorry. South. No. No, it's okay. Okay. I wasn't losing my mind. I was like, did I? I did grief, but it was not here. Okay. At least that's good. That's helpful to know, at least. At least from an efficiency standpoint, I could still see keeping this, but cutting a full shape did not. Yeah, 2S was just pretty clearly good. We open up 4P draw or Chi here by keeping 3P, and then we said like 3S is dead for the most part. So like, yeah, and I know what I did wrong from here out, so not much to. So yeah, okay, lucky. We managed to run it back to first, which is awesome. But that was a long one. Yeah, I mean, I continue to struggle with my push. What on earth got censored here? Hello? Why is it? Oh, I know why. Efficiency. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have someone because this one I think was pretty bad. Other than that, the rest of these I think are like this one was just tough. One more. Dare I go one more? Where are we? I forgot how far we. I forgot how much my points situation got griefed. All right, I will do one more. I'm gonna take another water break and be right back. Oh, I missed Taishi. Oh, I hope you sleep well. Good night. All right, one more for the road. We got Asia is awake now. We've got our player base is back. I suppose I've been awake for a while, but it is also a weekend. Alrighty. Hello, Dorna. Hi, Jellyfish. Good to see you. This is an interesting hand. I would really love to draw some. Okay, 7, 8, 9. Sozu Palm. Some sort of Honitsu. I'm a little loath to drop these, but. Let's see. I really don't want to give them another shape. Whoa. Am I supposed to take this? The hell? I don't think so. Am I a loser? Maybe, but okay, that one seems a little suspicious. I might be evil for that one. Maybe I'm just supposed to take it and drop 1p 1p. All right, fine. Oh, they didn't want that? Hmm. Okay. This is an interesting, whoa. Is it 3P? Maybe? No, it's 2M. I think. I hope. Because we have a pair technically now, it's kind of like giving us. Alright, now I think it's 1B, 1B. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, treating this as like Dora pair and then Iramanko. Yeah. Sha Tedashi? I can't reach this, I don't think. Unless I get a better weight. 5M. Alright, huge. Tanyo, Dora 2. This might be. Is this. No, it's 30. Oh, it is 40. I was like, okay, we have Anko plus Kanchan. Plus. There's plus 2 in there somewhere. Okay, pretty good. Managed to get out of there alive. With something to show for it. 6S Dora, which is already in our sequence. You'll love to see it. 789 Sanshoku is something. I don't think it's terribly likely, but I will leave it on the board. That's pretty good. Let's see. Nakabukure. Huh. 5, 6, 7, 6, 7. I think I like my. I was just saying, I don't know if maybe this is foolish, perhaps, but I know this does technically still accept 8M, but to use the for 789, but I'm not giving up Dora for 789, so I think this seems a little bit more. Oh, hang on. 1, 2, 3. Wait, I have my shapes already. What am I saying? Well, I guess if I draw around 3S, I'm happy to swap. But I also don't really have a pair here, so maybe that 9M is better than I was giving it credit for. 2M pawn. 2, 3S. Cut. Feels pretty tenpai to be cutting a ramen. Looks like Tanyo something. Maybe Tanyo Dora 1 or Dora 2 with red 5s or something. 1, 3S versus 8, 9P. Seems meh. Not great on either count. 3, 4, 5. 8. It's a pair. Technically. Okay. Tanyo Dora 1. Alright. We run it back. I think there were some efficiency questions there that I probably failed. Hey. One, two. R6 blocked here. Fortunately, a lot of my shapes are a little rough. So I do definitely take the Haku pawn if I can get it. 6, 6, 8. Do you think it's technically this? I could cut 1, 2S, but I don't think it's. I mean, we're probably gonna have to cut another shape anyway, so we can just cut one of the penchants at that point. Give ourselves the opportunity to be lucky with a good Okay, well now I think it's fine to cut one. This 3, 3, 5 shape is decent. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I'm supposed to take this quite yet. Now it's fine. I would have taken it now after this, but fortunately didn't get there in time. How greedy am I? What am I supposed to cut here? 8S. I mean, if I cut the penchant though, it's kind of illegal, I think. So somewhere we're going down to. Oh, guess now it's like this. Ugh. Or am I supposed to? Well, I want to use the Dora, so like I don't think it makes sense to keep 6S pair. Like I'll just take the 3P. No, I can't. Yeah. I mean, ideally we don't have a. If we can get 7P, gee, that would be nice, but. I think if I can finish the 4-7S shape, I will kind of have to. I don't think this is super great to be doing. I want my foo because it's, but meh. Because the weight is so trash, like, I don't know that I'm. Well, I'm not even for Condor. But all right, well, we found our trash weight, so be it. Because it's like, you know, even if it's Ishan 10, like the Ishan 10 is really bad. So like, what is our improvement? It's like 8P, kind of. Oh god. This is evil. I don't think I can do that, unfortunately. Yeah, and now I've put myself in a very unenviable position. No way. Alright, I'm griefing. Well, I did say I was gonna grief. Considerations. I don't know how I feel about that. Because I don't think there's a guarantee I even, like... I don't really know how... Do I just, like, hope to... I mean, there were Genbuto 1 player. I'm sure there were better tiles to be dropped, obvious, of course, but... Also consideration of, like, do I drop Dora at the first Riichi as well, which was like, maybe? Unsure. Well, we could make up lost ground. Nice draw. Fortunately, we've got 2 penchants here to have to reckon with. As well as our pair. Huh, okay. Well, now I will simply do it like this. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5-ish. I don't think that I can really... Unless I draw around... If I draw around 5S, I will cut 8S. If not, then if I finish... That's a consideration. But these are both edge shapes. Unlikely to get this over the line. I don't know how I feel about that. All right, now it's 5S. Fortunately, we dropped 1M back, so okay. I guess it's like this. This is weird. What are our notes? What, 2M? We could also reach you on like this. Can't use that, unfortunately. You can though, apparently. What does this mean? Sozu Honitsu? Now that's interesting. I don't think I can drop these now though. Or if I do, I can only really do it when I'm in temple. Maybe 8S. I'm just supposed to do 8S? Is that real? 7, 8S. Could be 9S Shambon. It's a little strange to be doing that though. Alright, this is guaranteed safe, luckily. Am I folding this? Maybe? See what we draw, I guess. Can't really work with that, unfortunately. Two 7Ps out and 3S Tadashi. Okay, that's scary. My weights are dying as well. Maybe it's just supposed to be 8S there, actually. I think that was wrong. I autopiloted that. Let's just give up 3M. Well, that seems a little evil. We'll just try and stay Tenpai and fold if we get a spooky Sozu. Alright. Yikes. Well, we'll run it back now. Further from last, which is good. I managed to not deal in. May your Penchan fill first. Thank you. Alright, 9S. Dora. Some pretty nice shapes here. I think we will just... No idea which one goes for after that south one. I think it's like pretty guaranteed to have to be Sozu Honitsu. Like usually if you're pawning a wind, or maybe you already had maybe you already have an Anko of winds or something, but Yakuhai. Okay. Whoa. Sozu Honitsu probably. Which 1, 2. I'm overblocked here as well. Rip. I think I'm giving up this Penchan. Which might be kind of greedy, but... Yeah, this is unfortunate here. I don't really want to be feeding either. Okay. It's a lot of pairs. Well, no, it's 3, but more than I would like, I suppose. Also 7, I was about to say, 7P is basically dead. This is kind of unfortunate. This can be pair, I suppose. It's a bummer. I would have gone for E-Piglet chance if it wasn't already kind of dead. Yeah, okay. This might just be a fold angle. 4P. Not really doing anything with this. Actually, you just dropped... Is this even... not even safe either. I don't even really know what to do here. My thought is, like, I think this is a little safer because you just... I think this is noise because you cheat 3, 4, 5 and dropped 5P. But I don't really know. Maybe, I guess, I mean, Pinsby isn't necessarily like, yikes. Well, give me 2 Dora. Really hope the game does not make me want to push this. Tolton. Alright, well, it is safe. Clay. 3 5Ms out also. Just unfortunate. 2M. $2S. You are... no hesitation on that as well. Shit. Okay, 5M is now Kabe. Oh, you don't give a... You don't give a damn. I'm a little surprised that passed. 3P... Feels okay. I think these two both have, like... I feel like I'm maybe supposed to just fold from here. 6M. Okay, if I deal into Toyman, I think I'm okay with that. And now it makes this feel worth pushing, unfortunately. 8M? What? Tadashi? What the f... Oh, come on. You're gonna make me cut this? Oh, this is evil. I shouldn't... I can't believe I did that and got away with it. So greedy. Even there, like, and don't I just go for the do we have 9P? 9P's still live, right? Couldn't I just have... What the fuck? Oh, that's fine. We just have more value here. Couldn't I just drop 7S and gotten like a Shanpon 9S 6S or 9P 6S weight? I think that makes way more sense. Should be safe. That is fine. Yeah, I'm not giving up Dora for SSK, unfortunately. I guess it's a difference of... It's Chuhan? It's close. I guess 5P does look fairly safe on this board, but... I don't like that I got rewarded for that. I think 6S is like unthinkable to drop, to be honest. I think I got super greedy again. Why not Richie? It's super late. I think this is the same consideration as the last one. Like, it's super late, and I think it's really unlikely people drop Sozu because there's a very clear Sozu Honitsu from Shimo. And I also want to be able to still fold at that point. But I say that if I'm gonna do like, I think I should just slam it because it's like, oh, I'm almost gonna fold. If you're gonna fold, you don't drop 6S Dora into the into the Sozu Honitsu. So like, I think that's like fake cope that I'm coming up with. But also it's like, I think Richie just makes the win percentage drop a ton. It's like after drawing 5P, I think it's reasonable. But if I was gonna do it, if I was gonna go for the widest weight by dropping it that way, then I probably should have reached it because I didn't have the Akka 5 to begin with. So like, oh, hello. Fantastic hand here. Honestly, might reach this if I get the opportunity. No, I'll just take Dota 2. I guess I'm just supposed to confirm my pay. This is what, okay, I wasn't actually supposed to do that, I think. I realized I didn't have a pair afterward. That is bad news bears for me. Should have just taken the Richi. I mean, it's not horrendous. Like, still very winnable, but I don't think that was necessary at all. Like, I put myself back in Shanten on a pretty good Richi hand. That's annoying. I guess I just cut it back. Like, I can't give up a... Yeah, I also had Sanshoku potential here. Like, this is just a Richi hand. I don't know why I pulled that. Not only did it like not advance me Shanten. Oh, we got the Takame side, but so be it. Can always shift if we draw 5p. Yeah, I think nah. Doesn't do anything. Alright, everyone's dropping Dora, which is good that I don't have to think too much about that for value. So I think I'm fine to push this. I mean, we're dealer, but it's like, yeah, I mean, imagine this Rishi hand, like, instead we're just kind of taking 2 Han, where it could have been way more. I don't think this was good at all. I misread my hand. Could have also dropped 7p there and tried maybe gone for like, but it just makes more sense, right, to go for the Sanshoku potential there. I don't like that. I don't like what I did. I think that was pretty bad. Nice fill. I don't think I'm taking that. Another nice fill. I think I'll keep Tone over 8S if it comes down to it. Since it's 2 Han potential, I'll gamble a little. 7M, I might consider seeing. But also, 8S does allow for 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku as well, notably. 1S, don't think that helps me. But yeah, Ranger, I will go back and look at that hand. I do think there was a Shanpon weight that I missed. That was probably more correct. I do not believe in Sanshoku here, I think. Also might have to trim this back. It could be Kanzeni Shanten maybe if we get lucky, but 5p. Okay. One, two, three. That's tough. Because this gives me a weird, awkward weight. Even if I do get 10 pi, if I don't get the 4p as well. I don't know if I'm supposed to skip that, to be honest with you. Do I have anything to fold with here? Not really. Yikes. Maybe 8 of them, I guess. This is a lot of value. Unfortunately, I have to push a lot to get there. I don't know if this is I don't know if this push is correct. 4S. Because I'm also like kind of 6 blocked here. Although after seeing this, 6S does seem a little bit nicer. Okay. Decision has been taken away from us, but it's like dealer Mangan, but it's like 6 blocked and it's kind of awkward. I'd have to drop like 4. Like our pair is just where paradoko, right? And also, like I said, I'm really not 1000% sure about that. Because maybe I'm just supposed to take the 7M chi and then just drop 2-3. I don't, or but also this hand is grungy. (9M Doran). But I'll go back and look at it. I have to imagine it's probably pretty close. I'm curious what the engine has to say about that one. All right, we got 9p paired up. That's nice. North is twice out, so we'll discard that next. Suppose it doesn't really matter. Well, actually it does. I guess if I drew west again, I would be able to use it as a pair for Pinfeu. We roughly have our shapes here. Just hoping to grab something around our floaters. That's nice. How much do I want 8M? If I draw 7M, I'm pretty happy. If I draw 9M, 9M Dora, not terribly excited about it. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. Yep, if I had kept... I mean, not that it super matters, but this is annoying. Two, three, three. Uh... 7S, I suppose. It's okay, humans can't see the future. This is true, but also I should know what I'm doing. I feel like better. Well, that sucks. And I just drew my upgrade. How do I feel about 5M? I think you would have kept it if you wanted it. 2S is Genbu, so I don't feel too bad about that. Or not Genbu, sorry. Tsuji. 3.9. Unfortunately, that doesn't... Well, I guess it gets me closer to firsts, I suppose. That's not terrible. South round. Interesting hand. Suppose we are trimming into the future. Fantastic fill. Maybe I need to get a... That'll be one of my future emotes. I need to get the Philadelphia Phillies. Fantastic fill. Oh, hello. All right. Does make the hand a little awkward. That could be a pair, I suppose, but... Oh. Okay. Yeah, why not? Why not? Probably gonna angle for Tanyo if I... Jesus. Did they feel bad for me? What is this? Well, this is definitely Tanyo now. Whoa. Does that even help me? It's 5, 6, 7, 6M Anko? So this, it's like 5, 6, 7, 8? Whoa. I don't really know what I feel like it's supposed to be like 8M here, but... Or not 8, am I supposed to pawn this? Maybe? I guess? Whoa. I was like, I think this is Senpai, but I wasn't exactly sure what it was. Good lord. So this is what, like an Entotes? Not Entotes, this is funny. I don't know what it is, but it's like a... Well, I don't know what that... I'll look at it later. I was like, I would like to be able to parse this in real time next time. That's kind of evil. Like, I'm sorry that I just drew... Was that 4 consecutive turns of Dora? It was, right? Huh, interesting hand. Is this outside? I think it is. I'm supposed to play it like such. As such. Nice. I don't think I'm supposed to pawn Shah necessarily. I don't know what my pair is going to be, whether it's Shah or 1p. 4 turns in a row. Yeah, I'm going to skip this for now. If I see another one, I think I have to take it and drop 3p, but ideally I'd like to leave open a 2p draw. That one I definitely take. Now, do I drop 3M or Haku? I think I dropped... I don't really know, actually. Because 3M doesn't necessarily grow into anything. I need to get exactly 2M and 1M. Just not 1000% sure. 1S. That seems easier to make work. I'm gonna be sad if I draw in... Even if I do get 2M, it's awkward still. Whoa. Does that even help me? Not really. Because I need it to be connected to an edge, so another 7p is not helping me. Honestly, maybe I should have considered keeping the Haku in case I draw another one. Oh, nice. I do think it's 1S now, though. This way I can pawn either 1p or Shah for 8p 10p. Or Chi 2p as well. This is like the widest scenario, I think. Ideally we... Oh, this leaves and this leaves 789 Sanchoku open regardless. Like any weight, any pawn here maintains 789 Sanchoku, which is very nice. Also have to consider here, do I want to fold out if I don't get... Oh, that's funny. If I don't get what I need. And I think here, it depends who calls Riichi. Alright, Toymen. 8M. That's a little awkward, but so be it. 3p also Genbutsu. Could have considered that. But if I get Shah, 1p pawn, 2m, that is Genbu. Alright, you're also pushing. This also means there's a higher chance that my tiles come out. 4p. I'm gonna try it, but it's not great. I think my thought is like you cut 3p so early, I would be surprised if you had it, and it's also been cut twice, but that's not a fantastic indicator. I mean, I could have... This is also play for K10 potentially as well. Is to just cut a pair. Oh, 5M. It's Nakasuchi. I can live with that. A little surprised. 7p. 6. Unfortunately, I can't get 8p unless I chi it, but... Alright. I will absolutely take that. I can still fold out of here with Shah as well. Yeah. It's technically Naka Asuji as well, but that's important. I was gonna say it's also not safe to you either. Oh, you also had Sanchoku. That's unfortunate, but I think I feel okay about it. Like getting I mean, the weight is bad, but it felt fine to cut in the moment. Whoa, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're Chitoi Ishanten. Or Toy Toy? No, but Toy Toy means I have to give up 7p unless I draw it. I mean, I will simply... And we have one Dora as well, so we're either waiting on... We're gonna have a nice Dama wait on Dora, or we have 2 in our hand, which is awesome. That looks like a better weight to me. Do you want to try not to feed Toyman any tiles if at all possible? But this, I mean, we're already in a pretty nice spot, I think. Just have to get lucky with the tiles that we draw. And try and figure out if they're going... Ah, that sucks. This would have been awesome to have as a Genbutsu tile. Wow. Well, that is a bummer. I think that puts us out of first considerations. Like, damn. I mean, we also had a very nice hand as well, right? But like, that's tough. So what, we need direct... I mean, the good news here is we can kind of push whatever we want. It's an extremely low chance that we dropped out of second place, so... That's quite a hand as well. And a nice fill too. So... we need... Sumo Hanemon or direct hit, like... What is that? 6.25. Whoa. I think we have to keep that, don't we? Wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I dropped. It's kind of evil. But I think I need the Dora to give myself a chance. Actually, if anything, maybe I'm supposed to... Okay, 2, 3, 4. So let's cut this. This all I want to keep 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku open. So ideally, I want to confirm this is. I mean, we also have 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku as well, but that's. God damn it. I mean, it ends the game if I deal in anyway, so I might as well try, but that's annoying. $2M Genbu. Could have kept that for 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku potential as well, but seems a little further. 8. All right, sure. This is also Genbutsu, luckily. We can't even get it now actually because we would need to cut another shape, so we'd have to cut 3, 4 for it, which sucks. Should have probably thought about that more when before I dropped to 2M actually. Hmm. $7M. Well, let's send it. Alright, whatever. Yeah, just like Tora Tanki. Yeah, why not? Why the hell not? Oh wait, no, this is Nobutan. What am I saying? It's 6-9S. Still annoying, but we'll take the second. And that's a pretty good scoring second, I think. Should be like 67. Yeah, nice. Pretty fast game. Alright, let's take a peek here. That's unfortunate. I mean, we had chances. I think it was fine to push that 5S, that Aka 5S near the end. Like, it's like that was our consideration. Very funny game. Drawing 4 Dora in a row is a new one for me. But yeah, we had some pretty nice high pies. I don't think there was... I think there were a couple spots, but this one wasn't anywhere near as, like, harrowing, I think. Huh. Well, didn't have a single B grade, which is really nice to see. As far as efficiency, yeah, I know Manka's like probably one of the worst engines out there, but I'm not taking the time to run everything through Mortal at the moment or any of the other free ones. So, what happened here? Is this an early GT or? Yeah, once the 7M shape, I think it's filling out the worst shape here. Oh, and you know what? Also, there's 2, 3, 4 Sanshoku here, so also consideration for that as a Yaku potentially. When you trim 8. If you do chi this, are you cutting 4S? Confirm the pair? I was like, I felt in the moment, I was like, I'm probably supposed to take this, but I didn't know what to cut. It's like, are you cutting 4S to fix the pair? Are you cutting 2, 3P to try and avoid a bad weight? Are you trimming 8P from the extended from the Yonrenke in the middle for widest? I think that's, is that what? I think I will consult the Council of Elders on this one. On what to cut. But yeah, this was definitely a I was like in the moment, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is, I'm supposed to take this. I just don't really know what to do afterward. So this is what? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ish shapes. Like, but 2 of these shapes have like some jazz stapled onto them. I think, are you supposed to, maybe you're just supposed to cut 4S? Because I do like this shape. But I guess also part of it is like 8P, if you draw, like 9P doesn't really, 9P doesn't help us, but anything in the middle, like 6, what happens here? We draw 7. 7P is also a little awkward because then it's the same problem with the 2, 3. We have like a 6, 9P weight, half of which is not legal for Tanyo, so. But I guess you just take it. It's Tanyo Dora too. So like just figure it out. Take the, even if the Tenpai is bad, like it's pretty early. Still a chance it comes out. All right, I will figure this out later. I'm not really sure. A really interesting problem though to be having for sure. Or very interesting to me at least. Maybe there's just an obvious answer that I'm not recognizing, but I could see an argument for quite a few options here, so. Maybe you just go headless. Maybe you're just supposed to take this and drop 3S and just draw somewhere else. Really interesting. So I'm gonna look at this later. All right, let's see. Okay, this was the worst hand. What was this? Was this the outside? No. Yeah, I was thinking maybe it was supposed to be 5M because overlapping acceptance. I think that was, yeah, makes sense to me. This is super greedy, I agree. All right, we got out of there. Okay, so what was this? It wants 7S. I guess because we have our shapes already, it wants me to keep a safer tile. This was so funny. I mean, I want to look at this again. I did just, no, okay, I had 1, so it was 3 in a row, but still. Yeah, so we get the fill. Wow, that's so nice. We filled in our 6, 8 shape. Oh, Mordora, well, this is a little awkward. Maybe we can use it as a pair. Oh, okay, I guess I don't have to worry about that. And this is just an embarrassment of riches at this point. I mean, what can you even really say besides the tile flow? That is truly wonderful. This is the kind of this is what we play Mahjong for, I guess. Yeah, I do wonder if this is just a Sakigiri decision of like, yeah, you're good. I really wish I had been able to read this shape better. I guess you can see it's 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7, 8. So like 5, 6 Idamen, 6, 6 pair, 6, 7, 8 sequence. So that gives you 4, 7 acceptance, and then 4, 7M. And then you get 5M from the 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 6, 6 shape, and that's where the 7 comes from, right? Yeah. So you get 4, 5, and 7 from that. So 4, 5, 7. Wasn't there another acceptance here? Or was it a dead 6M weight because we have all... No, that doesn't make sense. Let's check. It's 8. Where's the... Hang on. Oh, this is 5, 6, 6M Onko, 7, 8. Well, that's... Wait, no. No. What am I looking at here? It's 6... 5, 6, 7... Oh, it's 5, 6, 7. No, it is. Okay, 5, 6, 7 sequence, 6M Onko, 8M Tanki. What a strange shape. This is so interesting. This is so fun. I really wish I was able to read this. I don't even know if I'm Tenpai when I pawned that the 4S. I don't know if I would have been able to see 8M here without thinking. I guess like it was like 5, 6, 7 Anko Tanki. Yeah, because it's 3 different. No, there's I will look up the I always have the, if you want a really good jellyfish, if you want a really good disambiguation page for weirdo weights, check out the Machi page on Richi.wiki. That has all of the named ones. So this is the one I always forget the difference because they're very similar. Is the Kanton, which is like 1 away from a triplet from an Anko. So like 5, 7, 7, 7 is a Kanton waiting on 5 and 6. And then this is a Ryantan, like a Ryanmen next to a and that is like a 6, 7, 7, 7, right? So that's waiting for 5 to do 5, 6, 7, and then 7 is 7 pair, right? And then also waiting for 6 itself, Tonki, because you have, if you treat the 7s or the 7s as a triplet, and then you have just a Tonki weight. And then you also accept 8 because it's 6, 7, 8, and then the remaining 2 7s are a pair. It makes a lot more sense if you can see the tiles for it. This is an extended Ryantan. Yeah. I was like, it's some sort of like Ryantan something. So you get the Ryantan weights, right? Which are 5. The ones you would normally get for 5 and then 6M Manko, right? So which is 4, 5, 7. And then we also get the 8 Tanki because we have the 6, 7, 8 sequence, which allows us to treat the or rather, not, sorry, we have the 5, 6, 7 sequence, which allows us to treat that as a separate shape. So we have 5, 6, 7, 6, 6, 6 as shapes, and then 8M as a solo Tonki weight. I wish I could. I know Rox has figured out how to do those. Pull up the tiles. I mean, you can see them here, but I was trying to explain what I was saying earlier without having the the tiles up. Probably could have just used what was in my hand for that. But yeah, really cool weight. I don't know if I would have necessarily been able to. Honestly, I miss more weights on online clients because usually I organize my hand in person to try and figure out, make it easier for myself to read, which is something I could probably stand to be doing. Also of note, like our 4M weight is dead anyway, so it's like it's still just a 3 tile weight, but 'tis fine. But yeah, this was incredibly lucky. I will very memorable to be to just rip the Ankan of Dora in a row. I wonder what the odds of that are. Very fun. But yeah, other than just getting blessed by tile flow. Oh yeah, this one, yeah, this was the the Penchon Sanshoku, or not, what did I say? Penchon. The Chanta Sanshoku. Actually, I want to see. Oh, it just immediately is saying, yo, this is outside hand drop the 3M. Yeah, I see it. I can see this. I think I'm glad I recognize this immediately, but 3M is still, I was like, oh yeah, maybe. No, it's too far away. Just keep the, and hope to pair these up. Like this gets way better if we can pair either of these up. This should just be immediate 3M discard. So this was pretty bad, I think. And again, same thing. Same thing. We did end up drawing another Haku later, I believe. So this is like pretty bad to be giving up. Glad I recognized this. Yeah. And the rest of this was just, yeah, see, like, if we had recognized this and kept discarded 3M when we did, and probably, you know, we cut pay at some point, and then we, you know, like it's could have been in a better situation for sure. And yeah, same situation. And I think we would have maybe been able to get one of these if we had properly. And this is interesting, actually. Oh, right, because it's not Genbutsu, right? Okay, that's fair enough. It wants me to fold here, and you know what? I think that's fair. I think this is probably a step too far. I think I was getting pretty greedy with it, but I also do think that my evaluation is fair of like very early 3P discard and 6P as well makes me feel like if there is a 4P weight, it's probably, it would be Champon if it was, and we have two 4Ps out, so that makes that unlikely. So this deals into what, like, maybe you cut 6P from like a 5-6-6 shape, and we see 2 6P. I was like, I could see my way to it, and I think this one to me is like a preference check on the push. Like we can still get to K10 here for sure. I think this is also totally fair. But I don't think this was, like, if this were like radically unsafe, I think I would probably pack it up. But this one felt like it was pushable to me, but maybe I'm out of bounds. I'm surprised. Yeah, well, this is like 4P is the same as a Nakasuji tile, so I think both of these felt fine. So, and here it just says go for it. Yeah, I don't feel too bad about this. Just kind of unlucky. It ended up A, dealing into Shimo, and B, that it would just happen to be Aka 5. Unfortunate. Like this is also Nakasuji. We see 2S. 2S has already been passed, and there's 8S in discards. So I don't think any of those were terribly, you know, mistaken choices. I thought about all of them, like, in the moment. I think 4P probably the scariest one, but I felt okay. I think I like how I played most of this game. A rare sentence for me to utter, given my love for dunking on myself. But yeah, I feel good about this. Unfortunately, it's 3 a.m. and I don't think I have it in me to run another one back. But we made up some points. It was like, it was close for a minute to also, if we had been able to get that Chitoy over the line, you know, it was like 5 pairs in the dealer's seat already with a Dora in hand. Could have been incredible. But unlucky. First place just kind of had mandate that game. Soganai, though, you know, like, what are you gonna do? All right, we've recovered some points. You know, this sucked, but at least managed to recoup some of them. So yeah, I will, all right, let's go see who else is rocking with it right now. Choose live. Hopefully someone I know is around. Have a good one. Thank you, Ranger. I mean, I honestly, my schedule has been extraordinarily horrific this week. I mean, I feel very awake, unfortunately. Like, I could keep going. I just don't think I should. I should at least try to work my way back. I think I will send you to Chase. They've been I've watched some of their recent Mahjong adventures. It's been very fun to do. Let me just yeah. All right, I will be sending y'all over to Chase Cubed momentarily. All right, and also of note, this is mature audiences consideration for y'all. I trust you all to make that decision for yourselves, but I'll do my little spiel. You can find me here on Twitch as well as Twitter at @a_lightsnack if you want to know when I'm going live, and on YouTube as also @lightsnack. To find me, I will be posting my Twitch VODs there. If you, for some reason, want to watch me keep getting 4/4 in a row, that's, your prerogative. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, anything's coming up. Monday, we have the Kate Lovely Momo's Mahjong Monday tournament. I will be running it back again. And it's going to be a pretty kind of a bloodbath. They're gonna be cutting 24 players total after each round of 2 Hanshans. So it's gonna be a hot Mahjong action for y'all. I think I will also maybe still be doing 5-minute delay. We'll see. And then whale tournament qualifiers coming up, I think, this Friday. So yeah, I'll see you all for that. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And take care. Bye-bye.